Hey, how's it going? Not sure what's going on with the lighting, but I think it might be because I've got a light bulb potentially burnt out over my head. But anyways, if it looks a little bit different today, apologies in advance, or I suppose apologies now. Anyways, that's beside the point. So recently, I just went to the dealership, and I said I've got a little bit of a problem. And they said, "What's your problem?" I said, "Well, I can't seem to win." And they said, "Well, what are you running?" I said, "Regirock." And it's like, "Well, we got something for you. Introducing the Regigigas team." Even though my screen is completely off kilter there. So, I figured, you know what? It's about time I try Regigigas for myself. I'm kind of jumping on the bandwagon a little bit late, but that's beside the point. So anyways, Series 7 is pretty much over, and Series 8 is going to allow us to use one restricted legendary in our team. So I figured, let's try to make the grossest Series 7 team I can and bring it to Battle Spot. That's pretty much it. But anyways, I kind of want to experiment with Regigigas as well. I know I've mentioned Regi Ice and Regi Steel as well, and at some point I probably will try to figure something out, but it's probably not going to be in the immediate future with Series 8 just around the corner, but Regigigas should still be viable in Series 8, so let's see if I can win with it. And if I can't, well, that might say more about me than it does Regigigas. So, I'm looking for the first opponent right now. The nice thing about it being towards the end of the month is the new season starts, which means I don't have to look at this horrendous rating anymore. Alright, so the first opponent has a Scavalier, Porygon 2, Stack Attack, Amoonguss, Hatterene, and Glastrier. Okay, so hard Trick Room. I think we're going to bring Regigigas and Weezing. I'm running Giga Impact on my Regigigas for the Max Strike for when I Dynamax this thing. So there's also at least 3 different things that can potentially set Trick Room. I brought Heatran because Heatran can be used in and out of Trick Room. I also have Whimsicott for Tailwind. And the nice thing is depending on if my opponent brings a Scavalier, I actually have Fire Punch on this Regigigas, with the idea being I can set Sun for my Heatran. The only downside, though, is I do not have high horsepower on it. I opted for Giga Impact, Knockoff, and Fire Punch as my 3 moves, so let's see. Amoonguss and Hatterene. Oh. So, in theory, if I can one-shot the Amoonguss, which, if this thing has Focus Sash, then it's all over for me, but if I one-shot the Amoonguss with Regigigas, I can taunt the Hatterene, and if I don't one-shot it, that's fine, because Amoonguss getting taunted is not the end of the world either. I don't have to worry about Spore, I don't have to worry about Rage Powder. You know, basically anything that makes Amoonguss annoying, I don't have to worry about if I get that taunt off if I don't one-shot it with Max Strike. I also had a horrible thought. If they protect here, I am not in a good spot. Because Amoonguss would outspeed under Trick Room. It's just the Rage Powder, so I don't care about that. We'll go for the Max Strike. Dynamaxed Hatterene could be a problem because of G-Max Smite, and it was Focus Sashed. Not great. Okay. That said, not the end of the world. I'm going to I lost my train of thought. I'm going to taunt the Amoonguss, and then that way, at the end of the day, it is what it is. There's the Trick Room. I got Heatran at least. Heatran is nice. They might go for a Psychic type move into my. I might go for a Psychic type move into my Weezing. So I think what I'm going to do is. Yeah, I think I'm going to Protect. If they go for a Psychic type move and set up Psychic Terrain, I don't have to worry about priority shutting me down too much because my Whimsicott is more built to support my Regigigas than to disrupt my opponent. Or rather, I should say, it's more support for me than it is to disrupt my opponent. Amoonguss is going to switch out. That's fine. Oh, Blaster! Ooh! I wish I had gone for the Max Flare into that slot because that would have been nice. No Dynamax on the Hatterene, which is nice. The Expanding Force is going to do a lot, but that's okay. I should have gone for the Max Strike into the Blaster or even a Max Flare. A Max Quake into my Heatran could be bad, but I am Shuckaberry. Oh, there's the Amoonguss. Okay. Yeah, shoot. That could be a problem. Oh, Weezing is slower than Regigigas as well. I wonder if I can pick up the KO into the Amoonguss. If the Amoonguss spores Regigigas, this sucks. If the Amoonguss spores Weezing, this could also be bad, but I feel like there's probably... So, I'm feeling like it's a 75% chance of Spore coming, and the Dynamax on Glastrier is pretty obvious at this point. Oh yeah, I just realized too, did their Regenerator not kick in? I know Neutralizing Gas cancels out abilities, but I figured that would have wore off when they switched out. So there's the Steel Spike into Weezing. Weezing took that rather well. I'm actually surprised about that. Oh, it's Life Orb. Okay. So I'm going to get my Berry. I'm Citrus Berry Weezing. I've never ran this team before, so I had no... Okay, Spore into Regigigas, that's fine. I get the Sludge Bomb into Weezing, into Amoonguss, so Amoonguss is gone. My opponent's down 2 Mons, and I still have my entire team, which is really nice, actually. Now, they have a Steel Spike into them. I wonder... Now, what's the idea here? Do I want to try to stall out Trick Room for 2 more turns? Because the minute Trick Room wears off, I have Heatran to come in, which is faster than both of them. They have 2 turns left. I'm going to attempt a Fire Punch into the Escavalier, and I'm going to go for a Toxic into the Glastrier. Wish I had Will-O-Wisp, but I wanted to try out... ooh, that's a lot of damage. Yuck. I wanted to run Toxic to try out that with Weezing, whereas I have Protect on here. I feel like that would kind of synergize nice with Weezing, because once Regigigas is gone, there's not much of a point to use Weezing. So, Regigigas... Hello! So Regigigas is gone. Not great for me, but kind of expected that. Eat the poison, Cluster. Eat the poison. I think this is the last turn of Trick Room. This is going to be a weird play on my end. I'm going to go Tailwind, because this is the last turn of their Trick Room. And I'm going to... Oh, I can't do anything to that Escavalier with my Wheezing. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, I ran a only poison type Wheezing, and now I'm facing a steel type with it. Good job, me. Would have been funny if I had Explosion on Wheezing. Just kaboom. Max Quake. Oh, that's disgusting. That said, I tanked that pretty good. I don't like the special defense boost into either of them, but it is what it is. Glastier's gonna... I'm gonna get some pretty good chip into Glastrier, now I'm thinking about it too. Yeah, because of Wheezing, I don't have my, I just realized I don't have my Prankster. That could be a problem. That said, there's no real way of them resetting Trick Room. I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb the Glastrier. Because at +1 special defense, I do not think Heatran lives a Heat Wave off of Heatran. I could play this a lot better, but... Fell Stinger. That's gross. I really didn't like that. I don't see that very often. That said, I've got Heatran, and with the amount of chip into Glastrier, I think the Heat Wave should be able to take out both of them. I think, at the end of the day. Glastrier is going to get its Chilling Neigh, but I'm not too concerned about that. It's also less than half, so assuming Heat Wave connects with both of them, which if one of them possibly dodges, that could be very bad, and it could be a feasible thing, but I think we just come in and clean up with Heat Wave. I just had a bad thought about that Scavalier too. If that's Assault Vest, this might actually live with a +1 special defense. Hello. Yellow. I connect with both of them. Oh, and Excavalier did survive. Oh. Good job, me. Close combat? Yeah, that's gonna KO. Yeah, I dropped the ball on that one, but no, well. Good start to the Regigigas team, I guess. Okay. Let's look for the next opponent. What's coming my way? What is coming my way? I do like the Regigigas, though. I feel like Regigigas will still be strong in Series 8. It's got really good HP, monstrous attack, and really good defenses. I don't like that Urshifu, though, for my Regigigas or my Heatran. I think this might be a Landorus lead. Clefairy, huh. That might be a Max Steel Spike to the face. Heracross is interesting. With the exception of the Salazzle, this is a very physically oriented team. Bring Tapu Fini Landorus lead. Speed Wars with Rillaboom could be interesting for terrain. Get the Regigigas. And do I want the Weezing or do I want the Whimsicott? I think I want the Weezing. When in doubt, Weezing takes away abilities. I like Weezing taking away abilities. It would have been a gimmick idea too, but I want to put corrosive gas on Wheezing, and then that way I could take your abilities and your items. Go back to the days of Gen 1, no item, no ability. Wheezing being the embodiment of back in my day. Heracross and Rillaboom. Alright, who's faster, Rillaboom or Tapu Fini? And this all boils down to EVs, because they have the exact same speed stat, and it's Rillaboom. So I get to override grassy terrain. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. They also got an attack drop off Landorus. Before I attack, they don't really have anything that can appreciate subbing into an Airstream, so I'm going to Airstream the Rillaboom and Moonblast the Heracross. So Rillaboom is going to switch out, which is nice. And because Clefairy's switching in, I don't have to worry about Follow Me redirecting this Moonblast. I wonder how much this is going to do the Clefairy, though, because the Eviolite and Friend Guard together will make it really tanky. That said, Landorus should do a lot at the end of the day. Heracross is going for the Protect, which is very fortunate for them. That said, Clefairy took more than 50% of its HP, so I think I can safely do the exact same thing that I just did this turn. If Rillaboom subs in, that's for Clefairy, that might be a problem because I would lose my Misty Terrain. So I'm still going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to Moonblast his Heracross. Because if Clefairy follows me, Landorus goes before Tapu Fini. There's the Follow Me, so Landorus is going to go first. And then, because of the speed boost into Fini, Fini is going to likely outspeed this Heracross, because we saw the Protect, which means it can't be choice locked. Landorus really hates that Clefairy, apparently, because it scored a crit. Yeah, Airstream is probably still the best thing that I could have gone for there. Landorus likes being at that +2 speed. Max Knuckle wouldn't have benefited Fini. The only thing I could have maybe have done was gone for a Max Quake, but at the same time... Ooh, Urshifu. I think this one is a straight... I think this is a straight Airstream into Rillaboom. And honestly, even though Urshifu ignores Protect, I'm just going to Protect Fini, and then that way I don't have to worry about a potential Grassy Glide into it. And then I just clean up Urshifu next turn. So my opponent is going to max, and because Urshifu and Rillaboom both can be caught in a Pokeball, we'll find out who this is. Oh, it's Rillaboom. I'm okay with Rillaboom doing this. Gigantamax Rillaboom. I do dig the shiny. The shiny's pretty neat. Let's find out what this Airstream will do to this Rillaboom. Nothing, because it max guarded. Poison Jab into my Fini, that's not great, but of course they got the poison off. Off onto Fini as well. That's sad. Do I want to lock myself into Fly? I might just lock myself in fly. It's super effective against both of them. Yeah, I'll lock myself into fly, which sounds horrible, but at the end of the day, Landorus dodges whatever either of them wants to do. This Urshifu might be focus sashed, but Tapu Fini will bring it down to its sash, and then my opponent has to play the game of who am I going for. I mean, they could just double protect too, but where's the fun of that? So, I was right. That was focus sashed Urshifu. There's a poison jab. Don't really care about that too much. Benny's gone. Drum solo. Landorus dodged that, but that was probably meant for Finny. We're gonna bring Wheezing. A fun fact about neutralizing gas is Wheezing can protect against Urshifu, just to spit in its face. Man, I am really painting Wheezing in a wonderful light. Spitting in people's faces, saying back in my day. Yeah, I'm gonna stop on this thought before it gets any worse. So we're gonna protect the Wheezing. Have not seen Max Guard off the Rillaboom. That said, that was a lot of damage. Here's the Wicked Blow into my Landorus. Max Quake. So Weezing's gonna take this, but that's okay because they didn't KO Landorus, and because they went for the Max Quake there, I can outspeed and just get rid of one of them next turn with Fly. I'm gonna Fly and try to hit the Rillaboom, and I'm going to Sled Bomb toward at the Urshifu. Oh yeah, there's the Grassy Glide. That was not smart of me. Yeah, that was really dumb actually. I should not have did that. Can I tank and Wicked Blow with Weezing? Yes. Yes, I can. And if I'm that Rillaboom, I'm very, very scared because there's a Sludge Bomb coming your way next turn. Goodbye, Urshifu. And now Regigigas can come in and clean up. Did I play this good? No. I did not. That said, this is the last video I'm putting out before the series switches over, so I feel like I owe it to myself to play bad, at least once. All right, so Sludge Bomb into Rillaboom and Fire Punch into as well. Oh, it had Earthquake. That's interesting. That did. Oh yeah, because of Grassy Terrain. Fun fact: Grassy Terrain nullifies or reduces power off of Earthquake and Bulldoze, so and Magnitude, but you never see Magnitude. So, anyways, that did nothing, and it was a spread move. So, fun fact: on high horsepower on Rillaboom, it doesn't get negated like that. Anyways, good game to my opponent. Not so much good game for me because I played that like garbage, but it is what it is. Yeah. Alright. Let's look for next match. They say things happen in threes. Well, did one match. Had another match that's not included in here because I ran into an issue. And then I won one. So, let's see. See if we can get a second win. Two wins, one loss. That's not bad. I'm doing stuff with my hair that's random that I wasn't paying attention about, and will forever now live on the internet. Awesome. All right. Anyways, new opponent. Ooh, Regigigas Smackdown. I got an opponent with a Regigigas of their own. Weezing, Regigigas, Venusaur Torkoal, yay, Regieleki, and Urshifu. Okay, I like Heatran for this. Now, do I go for the, prediction and just hope that they bring their own Weezing and don't bother to bring my own? That would be kind of funny. No, I'm still gonna lead. I'm gonna lead with my own Regigigas and Weezing, because if they lead Venusaur Torkoal, at least I shut down the weather, and I can pop Venusaur with something, because I do not want that sleep powder. Or do I lead Tapu Fini Gigas and switch Fini out for Weezing? Now that sounds horrible now that I've said that out loud, because a lot of things can go wrong with that. They don't have Trick Room, and I have Landorus, so in theory I could Earthquake their Regieleki and their Torkoal. I like that theory. I like that theory a lot, actually. Alright. Regigigas team versus Regigigas team. I don't know, maybe it's because of how strong Venusaur and Torkoal are. Oh look! We both led Weezing Regigigas. Mine's better though, because mine's Regigigas the Shining Star. Alright, this is a really weird impasse, but I'm gonna go for their Weezing, and I'm gonna bring Fini, because I'm worried they're gonna go for my Weezing, or they're gonna switch their Weezing out, which could be funny if I take out their Weezing and turn our abilities back on. I think Preserve Weezing is the play. I don't know how the mirror match works out between my Regigigas versus theirs. Oh, they're going to switch out their Regigigas. Okay. Venusaur. Alright. Now, if they switch in Torkoal, that's a problem. They didn't switch out their Weezing, which is nice. They might protect their Weezing, which could be bad. I kind of wish I went for the Venusaur now, but oh well. Or rather, I should have said I should have went for the Regigigas. Now that I know that they're what's the word? Their Venusaur was coming in. So their Weezing's gone. I can switch my own back in. The nice thing is I get my Misty Surge, which was the only reason why I wanted Tapu Fini to switch in the first place, because now they can't status my Regigigas. Yeah. Interesting turn one. I like that. I like that I got rid of their Weezing. Now this is a weird dynamic because their Regigigas just switched back in. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to switch my own Weezing back in and risk whatever their Regigigas wants to do. If it max quakes my Weezing, that sucks, but it's not over. Our Regigigases both have the same turn count into their slow starts. So it'll just depend on EV investment and IVs. I also don't like Tapu Fini being in the face of Venusaur. So let's see. They're probably going to Dynamax their Regigigas this turn. It's a Pokeball, so it might not be. No, it is. Okay, it is Regigigas. Okay. Regigigas smack it down. Clash of the Continent Pillars. There's a Max Strike. Into my Weezing. Okay, so we're gonna shut off our, no, my Weezing survived. Okay, yeah, so turns out my Weezing can survive a Max Strike from Regigigas. The more you know. Sludge Bomb into Regigigas. Okay. That's not a terrible... it's not a terrible event. They are Focus Sashed on the Venusaur. The Regigigas moved faster than mine, so I'm thinking they've got attack and speed investment, and I have HP and speed investment. Now, I have Landorus in the back. I think I'm losing Weezing, but when their Dynamax wears off, I have Choice Scarf superpower for them. I took their Max Strike pretty good, which is nice. Venusaur is probably going to go faster than me now. The Toxic into their Regigigas could be good. Oh, Earth Power. Yeah, that's not good. So I still lose my Weezing, but now we're both down to our slow starts. I have Finny in the back. I still have Misty Terrain on the field, so that's alright. And I'm getting rid of Venusaur. So Venusaur's gone. It's a little bit of pressure off my team. Sucks that I'm staring down a Regigigas with almost all of its HP, but that's fine. That is fine. The world's not on fire. Oh, it's Urshifu. Okay. I like Urshifu. I mean, no I don't, but... I do like their Regigigas is slower. I'm gonna Moonblast their Urshifu, because with the Max Strike I just did, their Regigigas is gonna have its slow start, and it's got a speed drop already. So Finny should be able to outspeed their Regigigas. My Regigigas is probably eating a close combat from his Urshifu, and Finny's probably taking the Max Strike. But we'll see what happens. Now, am I worried about Wide Guard? Regigigas does get it, but I'm not... Oh, Poison Jab. That's gross. That is gross. That said, Moonblast. Oh, their Venusaur was Focus Sash too, so Urshifu is gone. Urshifu is gone. It is just their Regigigas. And this is their last turn at Dynamax. Max Quake. I am more than okay with that. My Regigigas wasn't going to do anything impressive this turn. Let's see. So Regigigas is gone. They have their own Regigigas. Slow Start is still active. Between Finny Moonblasting and Landorus Superpowering, I should be able to pick this up. And they get an attack drop off of Landorus. I'm in a good spot, realistically. I'm Scarfed, so I know regardless I'm going to move faster. And the Moonblast should still go faster because they do have the speed drop and their slow start. I'd be 100% more confident if I was Choice Bandit into Superpower, but we'll see what happens. Scratch the chin for good luck. There's the Superpower. And that's it. We picked it up. So we didn't lose the Regigigas showdown. What little pride I have is swelling right now. And that's all I have to say on that one. Good game to my opponent. Good game to my other opponents, because I don't think I've said that at all filming this. But anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Like I said earlier in the video, I think Regigigas can still be strong in Series 8. As far as restricted legendaries goes, I wouldn't mind trying out Kyogre. I wouldn't mind trying out Calyrex, but like I said, I don't have a Glastrier. I think I said in this one. It might have been the one that got the video where it didn't work out, but anyways. I don't have a Glastrier, so I can't really do Calyrex Ice, but I do have the Shadow form of Calyrex, which might be fun to try. Kyogre might be fun. I've never really used Kyurems, black or white, but I can easily transfer up the missing legendary I need to fuse with Kyurem. Anyways, I'm rambling. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. A question I'll leave you guys off with was, did you have any favorite team dynamic for Series 7? And if so, what was it? And I suppose bonus question is if you have any expectations for Series 8, aside from it being a potential dumpster fire, let me know down in the comments below. Do you have a legendary that you're excited to be able to use, or I'll flip it around and say, is there a legendary you are dreading to see against you? Anyways, I've rambled enough. Thank you for watching. Like and comment on the video, and I will see you next time with a Series 8 team. Bye-bye.